What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Car Mr. Reg, and welcome back to another video. And in today's video, we'll be talking about problems you will face owning a G35, or if you already experienced, you already know. So let's go ahead and get into the video. The first problem that you will face in a G35, no matter what, and this is really for the G35 coupes. I don't believe the sedans have this same problem, but in the coupe, you would definitely have this problem. The window motors, man, because every time when you open up the door, the window goes down, then it goes back up every time. So that's just wear and tear on your motor, and then that's how the motors fail so frequently. So that'll be the first problem that you will have with a G35 is the window motors. And I'm actually going to be replacing mines very soon, just because I know it's a problem, even though mines are fine. But you just never know. You just never know when it may go out. And you know, I'll be rolling down my window every day to badge into the garage at my job, so it'll just be my luck to where the window just won't roll up. And sometimes it does that. So it's like, yeah, I need to go ahead and get it done ASAP. So I'll be doing that pretty soon. The second problem that you will have with a G35 is the valve covers. I talked about this a lot, but these valve covers are horrible, and how the way they designed it is horrible. Because I'm gonna say it once again, when you do the valve covers on a G35, normal cars you could just take off the original valve cover, put new gaskets on there, put new spark plug seals on there, and call it a day. With a G35, you gotta buy a whole brand new set, which is a lot of money if you're doing it from a dealership, or even if you get it on Z1. I believe I paid, like, in between, it was a while ago, when I did my valve cover, it was probably like, I believe I paid either $600 to $800 for the kit for the two valve covers. It came with gaskets, and I believe that's it. But yeah, $600 to $800 for that, plus the labor. I believe I paid like $450 for labor, but at the dealership, you know, they gonna charge you. I believe at the dealership they quoted me at the time with parts and labor, I think it was like 18 or 1900 to do that job at the dealership. So very expensive job. So yeah, valve covers will fail on you for sure in a G35. If you are buying a G35, that's the first thing that I'll ask is, hey, did you do your valve covers? Because if they say, nah, I never done the valve covers on this car, well, 9 times out of 10 they're leaking, and if you pull out a spark plug, it's gonna be covered in oil. So that's the second problem that you will face with the G35 is your valve covers. The third thing that you will face with a G35 is that it is known to burn oil. Luckily, mines don't burn oil. Mine's is fairly young, especially that the car is 20 years old. My car only has 105,000 miles on it. So I don't know if that's a thing to where as the car ages, it starts to burn oil. I'm not too sure. But in the G35 community, you can go look through all the forums, you can go look online, is that these things tend to burn oil. Now, I don't know about the regular DE, but I did hear about, you know, in some cases that the regular DE does it, but I know for a fact that the rev up burns oil. So my suggestion is that if you choose to buy this car, make sure you change your oil every 3,500 miles, and make sure you check your oil at least once a week. And just keep a quart in your trunk just in case, because you don't want your engine to blow just, you know, due to, you know, low oil because your car is not getting the right lubrication. So I would definitely recommend those two things, is getting your oil changed every 3,500 miles, which I do in this car, and check your oil once a week. Another problem that you will have in a G35 is that I believe this leather is not good leather. Everybody know the infamous rip on a G35 on the side of your seat. Mine's look like it's getting ready to start. Probably within the next maybe 5 to 10,000 miles, I'll probably have that iconic rip. But I've seen a lot of cases to where it'll be rips, you know, in the middle of the seat. Of course, you got rips on the bottom of the seat. I feel like the leather's just poor in these cars or whatever. So definitely expect that if you decide to buy this car, is that unless you find one in mint condition, like luckily I found this one where everything was absolutely clean. There are G35s out there like that. It's just that it's gonna take longer to find. If you happen to see a rip on the bottom of the seat, or a rip like, you know, somewhere right here, that doesn't mean that the person wasn't taking care of the car. It's just that it just happens in this car from time to time. So that's something that I wouldn't take pre-precaution of, you know, when you're trying to buy this car or whatever. But that's the only 4 things I got. Now a lot of people say that the cam sensors, I haven't experienced that with my car, at least not yet. But I do hear about that a lot. Cam sensors. What else do I hear about? Another big problem with the G35 is your gas gauge. It's not going to read correctly, and I'm currently having a problem with mine. Every time when I go to the gas station, right, I put the little gas pump in, hold the lever, you know, put the thing, you know, to hold it, maybe go sit in the car, and then, you know, the thing will stop, you know, eventually, you know, when it's saying that the car is full, stop, right? So one of the days I was like, okay, cool, it stopped, it's full. I turned on the car and it wasn't full. And it's been like that for about maybe a month or two, to where the car is not actually getting a full tank of gas. It's stopping early. To be honest, that's really all I could think about when it comes to, like, you know, issues with this car. But if you are looking into buying this car, I don't want this to scare you. You know, every car has their flaws, and this is just the flaws with the G35. As far as reliability, this car is great. It's actually my daily driver now, and I've been driving it for 3 months, and I've been had the car for about 2 years now, going on 3 years, and it's been a great car. As long as if you maintain it and you do what you're supposed to do with the car, it's gonna last you forever. The VQs are bulletproof. You just have to make sure you maintain it, and you have to just make sure the whoever you buy it from was maintaining the car. Maintenance is key, guys. Maintenance is key. If you choose to buy this car, I guarantee you it won't leave you stranded or nothing like that. It's just, you know, has its little flaws or whatever. But all the stuff that I was pretty much telling you about was minor, besides maybe the most expensive thing you would have to do with this car is something with the gas and then the valve covers. That's about it with the G35. I just wanted to, you know, let you guys know, you know, that this car is a good car. If this is your first car, it's a good car. You don't have to worry about, you know, like I said, is leaving you stranded. As long as if the person before you was taking care of the car, you're good. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If I missed anything, go ahead and put it in the comments below and help out a new G35 owner out, you know what I'm saying, by, you know, listening to a couple of things that I may have missed out. But I believe I got the most important ones. But if I miss anything, go ahead and put it in the comments below. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.